Hi, this is Tara from HealingCrystals.com, and this is the astrology report for the week of August 5th through August 11th. So on Wednesday, August 5th, Venus and Saturn are in a square, and what you put out there is what is going to come back to you. So be nice, be happy, send out happy, loving, abundant thoughts, because this is what you want to come back to you. This is what you want in your life. This is great energy to banish any negativity from your life, because once you stop thinking those thoughts, once you stop having those feelings, once you stop acting at it from that kind of a place, then you will see good things start to come into your life. And this kind of energy, this particular transit will make that very evident to you. Then on Friday, Mercury and Jupiter are going to have you thinking about the big picture. You're going to be thinking about your overall goals. You're going to be thinking about the best case scenarios. You're not going to be worrying about how you're going to get there. You're not going to worry about how you're going to achieve these wondrous things that you want to bring into your life. And that's okay, because the details are for another day. You're working with Jupiter, and Jupiter's all about expansion and about, just going as big as possible. So that's what you want to use this energy for. Use this day to dream and start taking steps towards them, because Mercury is about taking actions. It's about saying something. It could be something as simple as saying out loud to yourself, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to go get it. Use that energy, and you will see a difference. It's not going to be immediate, but it will happen, and it sets you on the right path. Then on Sunday, you're going to be thinking about things that you want, and what's going to matter to you is what kind of substance are these things going to bring into your life. The sun and the moon are going to be in a transit that's really going to have you thinking about material over substance. It's about, thinking about the things that you want here in this life, and the things that you do and the goals that you're going after. And what you're really going to be wondering is, are these things making me happy? Are these things feeding my soul? And if they're not, you're going to feel very conflicted. You want to be very cautious, because it will be very easy to take that inner conflict out on other people, like blaming them for stuff because you're feeling a little tension. You're probably going to be feeling a lot of tension if you've got stuff going on that just isn't like really working for you. Sometimes on the surface everything looks great and it feels great, but it's not really what you want, and you're going to recognize that right now. The trick is if you're ready to deal with it or not. If you're not ready to deal with it, that's okay. You might want to, put it aside for the time being, but eventually you are going to have to deal with it, because this is the kind of theme that we've been working towards, over the last couple of years, or, being your true self and living the life that means something to you, not just, physical gratification, but what feeds your inner person. So that's how you're going to be feeling on Sunday. So if you're feeling a little tension, a little stress or something like that, just try to take it easy, and don't take it out on other people. Then on Tuesday, Tuesday is just going to be an awesome day. You're going to feel so exuberant about things that you're passionate about, and it could be something. This is great energy to start something, or to go back to something that maybe you abandoned. And this kind of plays into what we're talking about on Sunday too, because a lot of times there's things that we really care about that we put aside because, maybe it just doesn't make sense for us time-wise or financially wise, or, we're too busy, taking care of all that surface stuff, and we're not thinking about what's going on the inside. On Tuesday, the moon and Mars are working together, and that's kind of an odd little combination, because the moon is going to bring up all your feelings, but the Mars is so action oriented. So you know what? If that's what you want, if that's what makes you happy, then go after it and go get it, and that's how you're going to feel. So again, this is another nice day where you could change things in your life if that's what you're looking to do. So keep that in mind. here's the crystals that I'm going to be carrying with me this week. First of all, green tourmaline, because for me, there is not a more proactive, abundant kind of crystal. It's the kind of thing that draws abundance to you by you taking steps to bring that abundance into you. If that makes any kind of sense at all. I think I'm kind of babbling because it's about 95 degrees in here and we had to turn off the air conditioning when we shoot our video. So anyway, yes, you will take actions, you will bring abundance into your life, and you will feel confident about your ability to get what you want, and that's what green tourmaline is for. Chrysoprase, because you're going to have to make choices, you're going to have decisions to make. Chrysoprase will help you make the right ones, the ones that are right for you. Not necessarily the ones that seem right, but what's right for you. And that's what chrysoprase is great for. And then finally, angelite, because whenever you've got a very active sky, you've got a lot going on, you also have a lot of opportunities to receive messages from your higher self, from higher beings, because remember, we're not out here alone, and you know, a lot of times we're looking for answers when they're kind of right there and we're just not recognizing them. Angelite will help you to hear the messages that are being sent to you, be aware of them and listen to them, and know that they are true. And you know, angelite is wonderful when you need to just follow your instinct, even if it doesn't seem to make any kind of logical sense, because we're not going to worry about that right now. That stuff will all come later on. Don't forget to check out the weekly and the daily horoscopes on healingcrystals.com and on our Facebook page, Crystal Talk, and have a wonderful week.